Hello, you're watching this video because you want to know how to convert a mass in grams into a force in newtons. And remember that to do that, remember that earlier in the year we found that 1 kilogram of mass has a gravitational force of 10 newtons. So if I'm just hanging a kilogram from something, the force on that object would be 10 newtons. And because there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram, 1,000 grams has a gravitational force of 10 newtons. So you're going to be able to do some conversions, or you're going to need to do some conversions to fill in the force column of your data table so that you can graph force versus length. And so to be able to do that, I'm just going to show you how to do this. You can do it anywhere you want, but I'm going to go into my drawing tool just so I can draw out this problem for you. And so here I am in my drawing tool, and I am going to go ahead and scribble out how you might do this. Let's say I want to convert 50 grams into newtons. I am going to start out by writing what I know. And so I'm going to write a 50. I'm going to write a 50. And so there's my 50 grams. And then I'm going to multiply that by a factor that's going to allow me to figure out how many newtons that's going to be. And so I'm setting this up like this, and I'm writing an equals over here because I'm trying to find newtons. And I know that there are 1,000 grams, 1,000 grams equals 10 newtons. That's what we had on the other page. And if you don't have that written somewhere or you haven't memorized it, you should memorize it. But I know that there's 1,000 grams that's equal to 10 newtons. So I know that my 50 grams is going to be less than 10 newtons over here, whatever I end up with. All right, so 1,000 grams is going to go there, and I know that 10 newtons is 1,000 grams, so I'm going to write my 10 newtons here. And there we have our 10 newtons. And you'll notice here that if you were to solve this problem, the grams would cancel right here and would actually disappear then. And so we would end up with newtons. Newtons would be equaling newtons, so we would know that we have the right answer. And if you solve this problem, you multiply 50 times 10 divided by 1,000. So that would be 500 divided by 1,000, or point. That is a point. And a 0.5 newtons. All right. So you should be able to set up your problems, and you should be able to find out how many newtons there are in the amount of masses that we hang on our rubber band. So you're going to need to go back to your data table, calculate the forces so that you can make your graph.